All right, thanks for joining me here. I'm going to show you something pretty cool today. I'm going to show you how I generate leads and sales every single day for my online business using TikTok and Facebook. Okay, before we get started though, help me push this out with the algorithm, guys. Put some love in this post, give some hearts, comment 1 if you're watching live, comment 2 if you're catching the replay, all right? But please give this post, give this video some love, because the more it gets pushed out by the algorithm, the more people we can help. And I know there are a lot of people out there struggling with the lead generation and the sales processes, okay? So please put some hearts on this, show some love, let's get it pushed out. So not only am I going to show you how I'm getting daily leads and sales, how I'm doing that in my online business, but I'm going to show you how I take the earnings I make from that and reinvest them to give myself a daily pay raise with my online business. Put a 1 down in the comments if you would like to get a daily pay raise in your online business. It's pretty freaking sweet, let me tell you. So this is the ultimate formula for starting a business that actually pays and then can actually be scaled to a full-time income. Because I see a lot of people out there doing an online business and they make a few sporadic sales here and there, but they really have no solid strategy to take their business and grow it into something that actually can replace their job income, right? So I've taken everything that I've learned over the years, all the strategies that have worked for me, all the different things I've tested and I've figured out, and I've put them inside my private Facebook group called the Solutions-Based Social Selling System. And this is everything that I use to generate daily leads and daily sales for free on social media. And as you can see from the screenshot here, I've made over $20,000 on the main platform that I promote. It's actually closer to $25,000 now, but I will show you that as we get through here. I'm actually going to log into my account and show you the results I'm getting from this. So if you are sick of showing up every single day for your online business, but you're getting almost no leads and basically no sales, I've been there. Here's what I used to do on social media. I would post daily about making money online or about my company or about the products. I'd post some motivational things because who doesn't like that stuff? Good engagement, right? I would message a whole bunch of people every single day and I would talk to them about my business or about my products or about the really cool features it had. And I would actually show up consistently and do this every single day, usually for about 3 months, before I would completely burn out because it wasn't working for me. Nobody was showing any real interest. I wasn't making any sales. It just felt like I was completely wasting my time, and it was so defeating and so freaking frustrating. Here's what I didn't understand though. People do not care about my business or about my products, okay? Let that soak in. People do not care about your business or about your products. Not only that, but the messages I was sending to people were coming across as just plain selfish. And you might be wondering, well, why? Why would the message be coming across as selfish? You're just trying to share your business and help people, right? Well, it was really obvious that the problem that I was trying to solve was my problem of not having any sales or customers. Okay, I was trying to grow my business. I was trying to make sales. I was trying to make money. And it was very obvious. People could smell it all over me, right? And people don't want to be your sale. I hadn't even taken the time to consider what they wanted. The people on the other end of the equation, what was it that they really want? And I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about what I wanted, which was sales. So this leads me to one of the biggest marketing lessons that I had to learn to completely turn around my journey and actually start getting results. People buy things to solve their own problems, okay? Let that sink in. People buy things to solve their own problems. Think about the last 10 things you bought. Maybe it was food because you were hungry. You solved the problem of being hungry. Maybe you were bored and you wanted to go to the movies. You solved the problem of being bored. Maybe you were cold and you turned up the heat, spent money on electricity or gas or whatever for the heat. Or you bought a blanket or you bought almost every purchase you make can be connected to solving some kind of problem for yourself, even if the problem was something as simple as you being for me and produce real results. Not only for me, but for the people I'm helping too. Okay? It all starts with your target audience, all right? So what we're not doing is chasing people around and asking them about their problems. We're not trying to dissect people's lives in DMs. Don't do that. That's weird. People don't like it. But specific groups of people share common problems, right? So for example, if you're a mom, a lot of moms could probably relate to being drained because the kids are, running around all day and screaming and fighting, and you're trying to catch up on chores, and there's a baby in the bathroom smearing bum cream on something. And like, these are common relatable things for moms, right? Or if it's a stay-at-home mom, maybe it's feeling a little financial pinch because there's only one income in the household. Like, groups of people can share common problems, right? Or maybe it's people working construction, working really long hours and being about when they were trying to go to sleep last night, right? That's the stuff for them. And that's going to make them pay attention because they're actually going to feel like you're talking to them. What I see a lot of online marketers do is they'll tell me that their target audience is moms, but I'll look at their content and they're only talking about online business. For a mom, like, who is, dealing with the kids all day, trying to get caught up on laundry and all this craziness and stress, digital marketing or online, like, that's not relevant to them, right? But talking about the craziness of their day and how, the kids were fighting and screaming and driving you nuts and you haven't been caught up on laundry in 7 weeks. And like, that's the relatable stuff, right? And they're going to pay attention to that because it feels like you get them. It feels like you're talking to them because it's the stuff they were stressing about when they were trying to fall asleep last night, right? So not only that, but if people feel like you actually understand their situation, they are going to be much more likely to listen to you when it comes to a solution, right? If they feel like you actually get them, that builds some trust and it takes that wall down. Like, if I'm just messaging people talking about my company and my product and how great it is and I can do this for you and that for you, like, there's a wall goes up there, right? Because they don't feel like they've taken any time to understand, right? They're just trying to throw words at you and tell you all about their thing. But when people feel like you really get them and you understand them, that builds trust and that wall comes down and they'll actually listen to you when you recommend a solution. So that's what makes doing that super powerful. Now, despite all those things, we are still not going and pitching these people because we are still making a lot of assumptions in this process, right? Like, not every single mother is going to experience every single one of these pain points. We're generalizing. We're making assumptions about the audience. So we aren't going into anybody's DMs and saying, hey, I know you probably have these problems, so look at this. That still doesn't work, right? But when you line up the right target audience with highly relevant content that actually relates to them, the stuff that they were tossing and turning about when they were trying to go to sleep last night, and then you present them an offer that actually is going to solve that problem, guys, it creates an environment in which sales naturally flow, right? Because people buy things to solve their own problems, remember? Okay, they don't care about your product. They care about the things that are stressing them out, and they're trying to solve those problems already anyway. And when you come to them and you show them the solution, the thing that they've been looking for, it creates that environment in which sales are going to naturally flow. And it will blow your mind how quickly and consistently the leads and sales will come to you. You don't have to chase people. You don't have to, try and pitch people. They will literally come to you wanting to buy what you have. Okay, so inside my group, not only are you going to get my entire social media strategy inside the solutions-based social selling system, because you're getting access to this group as a free bonus for joining my team with the $7 offer, which I'll cover in a minute. But not only are you getting my entire social media strategy and everything that I do there to implement this stuff, I show you how I find my target audience, how I design my content, how I put it all together, and like everything that I do on social media, how I make the algorithm work in my favor to connect me and put me in front of the people that I want to be in front of. All of those things. Not only are you getting that, but you're also going to get access to my pre-made video content. Video marketing is a super powerful thing. And I know there's a lot of people out there that just aren't comfortable putting their face on camera. I get it. I've been doing video marketing a long time, and when I started, it wasn't pretty. It was a rough process. So I get the struggle with that. So for people that are struggling with that, you can literally just use my pre-made videos to generate leads and sales for yourself. Okay, I'm trying to make this as simple as possible for people. Or if you're the person that is confident on camera and you do want to make your own videos, then I teach you like the step-by-step formula that I follow to put my content together that makes it really, really effective. What you guys to do now is go take a minute Get the link from whoever sent you to watch this webinar. If it was me, just go to my profile and grab the link there and check out this offer, guys, because like I said, it's a $7 offer. And so just disconnect the solutions-based social selling system for a minute. Forget that I'm not giving you that free bonus. Just the $7 offer that guarantees that you earn money in 48 hours. Like, guys, you can't find that online. That in itself is a complete no-brainer offer. And generally speaking, what I see people make is more than $7 in those first 48 hours after it's set up. So like, it's just, it's a mind-blowing offer. You can't find anything else that will match that online. Because you literally, you're in profit with that after you get those first earnings. Typically speaking, that's generally what I see people make between $10 and $20 just from setting that up and getting the initial stuff running. So just that is obviously worth more than the $7. And then take the solutions-based social selling system. Everything I'm giving you as a free bonus on top of it, just in itself, is worth way more than $7. These are all of the things that I've learned over the years, testing things out, screwing things up, figuring it out, and getting it actually consistently producing for me. All of that strategy in there is worth astronomically more than $7. And you're going to get all of that just for joining my team with this offer. Okay, so I want you guys to really get a grasp on what you have the chance to step into here and what this could really look like for you when it starts working. So take a minute, go to the website and check out this offer and see what you're going to get here, because it's well worth it. Okay, so I'm going to show you inside my account, because I want you to know that I'm not making any of this up. I'm very transparent. I post very frequent update videos literally every single week. I have nothing to hide here, guys. Like I'm very honest about the fact that I struggled for years and years and years, and that the stuff does not come naturally to me. And I'm very honest now that I'm getting results and showing you what that looks like. So after I do that, we're going to dig into the really cool part of this where I show you how you are going to get or how I use the money I make to give myself a daily pay raise with this, okay? So guys, put a 1 in the comments if you have gone to check out that offer, okay? Because I want to know that you've done that. Unless you're watching this live, then whatever, do it in a bit. But if you're watching this on the replay, pause this right now, go check out that offer, and then come back and put a 1 in the comments once you've done that. I want to know that you've looked at this offer and that you understand what you can get here for the small, mind-blowingly low price of $7, okay? It's just unreal. The amount of resources and support and tools and everything else that you're going to get here. I want you to see that. So put a comment in the comments once you've done that. I'm going to jump over to my account. So I'm actually closer to $25,000. I think I mentioned that earlier on this platform now. And so what's really cool, so through most of 2023, I'll show you where to find those update videos later. I would say it was averaging about $1,000 a month US profit. In the last 30 days though, so there's a 30-day hold on commissions just for refunds and stuff like that. So I currently have $390 that I've requested plus $9 there of withdrawable balance. So that, say that rounds up to $400. I currently have $5,516 that have not cleared the 30-day threshold yet. So take the $400 off of that. I've still made over $5,000 from doing everything that I'm going to teach you inside my group with this platform here. So guys, this works. It's every single day. 15th, 16th, 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, 10th. Like every single day, guys. I don't miss a day. I think they launched these $7 offers November of last year, and the only day that I've not made a sales commission since then was January 4th. I make usually several sales commissions every single day, guys, because this stuff just works, okay? So I just wanted you to see that, so that I'm not blowing smoke up anybody's butt, that this is real. I have made this money, and actually there's a withdrawal history somewhere too, I think. Oh, yep. You can see I regularly cash out. I reinvest my earnings. Yeah, this is the real deal, guys. And you'll see that once you get started. You'll see everything. It's just going to click for you. When you see what I'm talking about in the group, you're like, oh, why didn't I ever think of this before? So let's jump back. I'm going to show you now how I give myself a daily pay raise in my online business. So put a comment down below, guys. Put a 1 in the chat box or in the comments if you think like this is looking worthwhile, if you think this is definitely worth $7, okay? So let's say now, fast forward, you've dug in, you're making some commissions now, you're using the stuff that I teach in the solutions-based social selling system. What do you do with your earnings? Okay, I'm going to tell you what I do. So you could pocket the money, you could take it, spend it on personal things, do what you want with it. But if you're like me, I'm not in this to make a couple extra bucks, right? I'm not in this to make an extra $100 a month. I'm trying to replace my job income so I can buy back my time, right? I don't want to trade time for money for the rest of my life. I'm sick of it. I want to spend my time raising my kids, okay? I want to spend time doing things that are important to me. I want to travel the world. I want to just, live life on my terms. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm in this for. I'm going to continue paying my bills with my job so that I can keep reinvesting my business money back in so that I can grow this as fast as humanly possible and be able to leave that job behind. That is where I'm going with this. So what I do is I reinvest my earnings into my Magic Link list. And if you don't know what the Magic Link is, it's probably because you didn't go check out that page and see what this offer was all about. So go do that now. I'll wait. No, I'm just joking. I take my earnings and reinvest them to grow that list. So when I do that, here's what it looks like. So let's say I reinvest $100 of earnings back into my list. So there's two ways that I earn from clicks with this email list. The first one is I earn from the clicks that are generated when I run traffic to grow my list. Okay, so I generate clicks when I run traffic to grow my list, and I make money there. And then I also make money when I email that list daily. I generate clicks from those emails, and I make money there. Okay, so those are the two ways that I make money from clicks. So when I'm reinvesting that $100, when I'm generating clicks from growing my list, I make upwards of 40% of my ad spend back right away before I've even started sending emails to those new contacts that I've got. So when I put that, and keep in mind, this is already profit. This is already money I've earned, and I could walk away with this. It's already profit. But I put that $100 back in, and then because through those clicks that I generate running the traffic, make an extra 40%, so another $40. So I've taken that $100 and right away, just from running that traffic, I've turned it into $140. Okay, so then I'm taking that extra $40 and I'm putting that back into my Magic Link list too, which means that this thing just grows, okay? And the more it grows, the bigger it gets, the more money I make from it, the more money I feed back in. Okay, the more money I feed back in, the faster it's going to grow, the more money it's going to kick out, the more money it kicks out, the more money I take and I feed back in. Like, do you see how this kind of goes in a circle, guys? The bigger this gets, the faster it grows because I'm putting everything back into this because I'm not in this for $100 a month, guys. I'm in this to replace my job income. So as that list grows, as I'm feeding this money back in, my list is getting bigger every single day so that when I email every single day, I'm getting more and more clicks because my list is growing, right? If I have 1,000 people on an email list, I'm going to generate more clicks than if I have 100, right? If I have 10,000 people on an email list, I'm going to generate way more clicks than if I have 1,000. So the bigger my list gets, the more money I make every single day from that second one when I'm just emailing my list every day. That I'm giving myself a daily pay raise there just from growing this list every day by reinvesting my earnings. Okay, so this is so powerful, guys. So not only did I take that $100 and already profit and turn it into $100 just from, or $140 just from sending the traffic, but I've turned that whole $140 into a daily pay raise, growing my list every single day. Okay, it's such a powerful. Yeah, I already talked about how it feeds in. The bigger this gets, the faster it grows. I get ahead of my slides sometimes. I get a little excited. So over the course of a couple of years, guys, this is the difference maker. This is absolutely the difference maker. So if you take one person over here that is taking their earnings and they're withdrawing them and doing whatever they want with them, and then you have another person over here who is taking those earnings and reinvesting them and growing their Magic Link list like I'm teaching here, look at those two businesses after a couple of years, and the difference is going to be astronomical. Okay, the person who is reinvesting is going to have a way bigger business because they've been constantly feeding their income and making it bigger. Whereas the person who just keeps taking it and using it, their business is still just going to be relying on those sales coming in. And if they ever have a life event happen and they have to step away from the sales game and the social media stuff, their business is going to be dead in the water. But the person who reinvested built a long-term, sustainable income-producing asset. Okay, Doing this is the difference maker. Can you imagine having an email list big enough that forget running the traffic, forget sales commissions, forget the social media stuff, just from emailing every single day, you could produce a full-time income just from clicks? That is where I'm taking this, guys. Okay, that is the power in this long term. And if you want to see my updates on this, guys, I'll show you. But you can literally go to my Facebook, an update video every single week through all of 2023. There's ones from 2024 there. I'll show you where to find those. But I'm completely transparent with this. I have nothing to hide. My growth is very well documented. And you're about to see it go really fast. You're even seeing that already. Through most of 2023, I was averaging about $1,000 US a month profit. But I showed you when we were in my account there in the last 30 days, I made $5,000, guys. You're about to see this go really fast for me. The important thing is to start, though, because in the beginning, in anything, when you don't understand it yet, you don't know what's going on, you're just trying to piece it together, there's always going to be that period where you got to get your head wrapped around it first and really get familiar with everything. There's always going to be that growth period in the beginning, no matter what new thing you're doing. So you've got to start and get that out of the way. Don't wait until 2 years down the road and you see me just absolutely crushing and my income has grown through the roof and I'm making a ton of money every single day. And you're going to know that you were on this webinar and you could have started for $7 freaking dollars, but you didn't. You just waited and you watched. And then you're going to have to see me having all this success, and you're just going to have to sit there and deal with that and know that you chose not to do that. Like, I don't want to see that happen to yourself, guys. Sorry, just being silly. But yeah, get that part out of the way now so that in a year, 2 years, you've got a fully producing asset and abundantly producing for you. Okay, so $7, guys. That's all you need to start. So what you're going to see as you start is there are a lot of optional upsells on this platform, which as an affiliate, that's a good thing, right? Because it's not meant for everybody to buy everything, but as you are introducing people to this, there are going to be some people that really love some of those things, and you earn commissions from all of those different various upsells. But the only one that I need you to take is one more $7 one-time purchase. So the first one, the $7, is for the magic link that unlocks getting paid for clicks from this platform. The second one is called the mega link and unlocks getting paid through the affiliate side of this platform, also for Facebook comments too. That's another really cool thing about this platform. You can get paid just for commenting on Facebook posts. There's everything here, guys. You can make low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket, recurring, 100% commissions, paid for clicks, paid for comments, like any way of earning under the sun you can do on this platform, pretty much. So, like, what are you waiting for, guys? Go get this started, okay? Get the link from whoever sent you to this live, or if you just came across it on my profile or you've been following me, go get it from my profile. And get started. It's $7, guys. You are really going to regret not starting this when, you know, whatever you're doing that's not working for you now is still not working for you in a year. You were really going to kick yourself that you did not start this journey. It's $7, guys. Come on. I think this is the last slide. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm going to go and show you a couple things. So let's go to my Facebook quick. So right here is where I was talking about my update videos. So my journey 2023. I literally have a video in here every week through 2023 showing you the different things. An update about something every single week. So if you want proof and see what this journey can look like, go back and check that out. And then I also want to show you too one of my update posts about the clicks, just to show you, give you an actual example of what that looks like. Right here. So this was an update that I posted for, so February 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, so 6 days there. Those are my earnings from generating clicks during that time. So I totaled that up. That's $134.70. Now I'm currently reinvesting my earnings at $55 a day. So for 6 days, I reinvested $330 of what was already profit, and then that produced $134.70 in earnings from clicks. So I took that $330 and I grew it by 40% just in the time that I was running that traffic. I was being sarcastic there because I was getting 50% and this one was 40. But so that's, I'm literally taking my money and I'm growing it by putting it into this list, and it's kicking off instant growth of 40% there. So really cool. Going into my emails, just to show you what this can look like over time and how this grows. So if we go, where's my click rates here? So let's find the one that's about 0.5%. So this one right here, 0.5%, 0.56% click rate. So how many clicks was that? So 20 clicks, which is $6 at 30 cents a click. Now, if we go back to, let's say November sometime, just a few months back, and see what that same percentage, roughly 0.5% click rate, would have looked like back then. I just want you to see what this can look like. Here we go, here's one. November 16th, about 0.5%. And that made, so we got 8 clicks there. So what's that? 8 clicks at 30 cents a click is $2.40. So just from November, roughly the same click rate, about 0.5%, and I've more than doubled what I'm making from sending out an email, right? So when you're feeding back into this, and remember that the more I feed back in, the more it makes, the more I feed back in, the quicker it grows. You guys are really going to see this start to take off for me. And I really hope that as you're watching that happen, it's also taking off for you too. But in order to do that, you've got to get started, guys. If you're unsure of anything, shoot me a message in my private messages and my DMs. Ask me any questions. I'm completely transparent. I will answer anything you're unsure of. But guys, start with this. You do not want to let this pass you by. There are so many different ways to earn on this platform. I will mentor you one-on-one with this. I want to see you win. I spent a lot of years struggling with this stuff. I know how tough the journey can be. And if you are struggling right now, I want to help you change that. Okay, I've changed it for myself. I've shown you that. I'm earned daily from multiple income streams through this platform. I can help you turn this around, guys. Okay, $7 is all you need to start. Get it done. Go right now, sign up, and then follow the steps on that page after that, and shoot me a message if you need any help getting set up, if you have any questions. Okay, I'll see you on the other side, guys.